Peace and Black Power, family. This is your host, Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm in my inside voice. Nah, I'm just playing, guys. But this will be a show. This is a show for black male athletes because I don't have to really do one for male athletes of all different races because they kind of already know how the game is, a lot of them. Some might, but they understand what Instagram is and they realize what person they have to put besides them. A lot of black male athletes, I'm seeing Anthony Edwards, I'm seeing all these people, especially a lot of the NBA players who they have next to them. It's literally like, bruh. So this is going to be a guide because a lot of people give outdated advice. This is going to be an Instagram model research show. And I'm going to give you about 3 to 5 rules when dealing with Instagram, particularly Instagram models, right? And what I'm going to tell you is 100% facts. This is not disputed. And this is to help you people. I'm talking particularly, not even really black male entertainers. I'm not even going to, because a lot of black male rappers, they actually know how, a lot of them know how the game works. They know what Instagram is. They already know what I'm about to tell you. They already know this. What I'm about to say, a lot of black male actors already know this. A lot of them, not most, but a lot of them. A lot of black male rappers try to tell you what, you know, when we talk about the vixens from back in the day, the music video chicks, those were the IG models of, the IG models of that time. So the black male rappers, they kind of already know this. So this is particularly for black male athletes in America. Some in Britain too as well, but particularly in America. Oh yeah, so Australia and Britain as well, I got to include. So this is going to be a guide. Okay. So before I show you the models that we're going to do the study on, because this is going to be research, I'm going to help you ninjas out. I'm going to help you ninjas out because most dudes, the term IG baddie and all these stuff, it gets, these things get overused. And they don't really have the experience, right? They don't know, because like I've known certain women in the industry. I already knew they were going to blow up, and then they got their own fitness pages and stuff. I'm going to show you how all of this stuff works, so you guys don't get trapped. Because I'm talking about one of my favorite NBA players, Anthony Edwards, and I'm like, even though I kind of liked how he handled it, because I think he realized that the girl wasn't pregnant, but too many of y'all ninjas are falling for these traps. So I'm going to give you 3 to 5 guidelines. Number 1, and this is not going to be a particular order, but these are stringent guidelines when dealing with Instagram models, because a lot of y'all ninjas do not get it, particularly black male football and basketball athletes, track athletes included, and stuff like that. Number 1, Instagram is just back page for celebrities. Let me repeat that one more time. Instagram is just it's a high-end version of Backpage for celebrities and entertainers and CEOs, What is Backpage? If you guys don't know, Backpage is where escorts sell their services. So yeah, you have Backpage, Craigslist, these pages, right? I'm trying to think. Those are the ones that come off the top of my head. I'm blanking on the rest of the names. Or think of your most high-end escort sites that you know, right? Or whatever. That's Instagram. So that leads me to number 2. All Instagram models are prostitutes. That's number 2. All Instagram models are prostitutes. So I'm kind of doing my best Umar Johnson impersonation right now, where I'm just basically listing the steps before I show you some things, and I'm kind of yelling it at it to you, kind of the opposite of Dr. Umar Johnson. But I'm telling you, I'm trying to help you guys out, because there's a lot of people talking about, I want to get, basically where these male athletes black male athletes get the bag. They think, okay, let me just find the baddest IG model, and then they end up in trouble, baby mama trouble. You got Tyreek Hill dealing with his thing. You got it's crazy. They think they're supposed to find their wives off IG. You're not going to find your wife off Instagram, guys. So right there, number 1, Instagram is just is a high-end version of Backpage. Number 2, all Instagram models are prostitutes. This is why people don't understand. Like, you'll have these NBA athletes, they'll skeet in these people. They'll have a kid and they'll realize, why is this IG model going crazy? Guys, you don't skeet in prostitutes. You don't skeet in strippers. right? We already know this off top, but for some reason, people don't want to add Instagram models to that list. They're sex workers. Hence why now you see damn near, I think really most of them now, with the advent of OnlyFans, they have now added that OnlyFans link. Basically, every other Instagram model now has an OnlyFans where they're basically selling themselves, their pictures or whatever, videos, whatever, of themselves to the public. Then now it goes to number 3. If you see bookings, you see her information, whether it be bookings, entrepreneur, you see the airplane symbol in her bio. This is where people of status can contact her for negotiation of prices for her services. Let me repeat that for you. When you see airplane in her bio, a Bible verse, right? I'm listening. So you got to pay attention if you can't really differentiate between the models, because a lot of the models they won't have this because they some of them they take it down. If you see airplane in her bio, you see Bible verse, you see bookings bookings, whatever, Cash App information in her bio. Pay attention to her bio. These are most likely link. Oh, okay. If it says entrepreneur, it shows links, link tree, right? It shows a link to her, her business. That's a front. Okay. And that leads me to number 4. Let me just make sure I can get this under the 10-minute mark. So the next other 10 minutes, I can show you examples of this. Number four, the LLC in her bio, that's the front. So instead of just putting the money to her, the people, they put the money in the LLC. That's where the money, that's how they negotiate the prices. And that's what they tend to have a lot of giveaways, is because the CEOs is like, okay, instead of just paying for her services directly, you pay it through her business. Hence why a lot of them could say, oh, I'm a business. That's a front. All right. And number 5, do not look, just because she has a low follower count does not mean she's not part of the game. Meaning, if you see a girl with an Instagram, she's part of the game. I don't care how many followers she got. I don't care if she has 4 pictures, 3 pictures. What you don't, I'm talking about, especially if it's already public. Guys, I know girls, I'm talking about 100 followers, 200 followers, 300 followers, or you'll see like a girl with like 1,000 followers, right? And that's kind of, technically, that's what the celebrities be going for. They look for the ones that's under 10K followers, and then they DM girls like that. If you knew the DMs that girls were getting, I'm talking about girls with 700 followers. If you knew the blue checks that were in her DMs, I'm talking about the blue checks of old, of the celebrities that were in her DMs, you would be floored. You would be floored. I'm talking about the most average of chicks, or even if you think she's ugly, you'll be surprised. You'd be surprised.